Jeremy Lin is unique. He's a first-generation Taiwanese American and the first Asian American player in the NBA since 1947. He graduated from Harvard with a degree in economics while leading the basketball team to their best season in school history. He was undrafted out of college, but signed with the Golden State Warriors for the 2010-2011 season.
Congratulations on signing your first deal. How's it feel?
It's a dream come true. It's been real fun ever since we signed.
However, Lin struggled and was demoted to the developmental league to improve his skills.
Jeremy Lin on loan from the Warriors to hone his game.
For me to be able to come down here is really, it's been a blessing in disguise for me. For me to really learn that this is good, this is huge for my development as a player. And so I just try to take advantage of it. I'm just going to try to learn and grow, and when I'm ready, they'll call me back up.
After the 2010-2011 season, the Warriors released Lin and he was left without a team and without a job. But days before the start of the 2011-2012 NBA season, Lin was signed by the New York Knicks.
Here's Lin, happy to be out of the D League, away from the bus rides.
Here's the strip, but Lin throws it ahead to Tony Douglas. Up for the layup, banks it in. There's a little spark you talked about. Jeremy, that's what the fans are cheering here. Jeremy Lin knocks it down. Career high 15. Little fancy shot clock at 8. Splits the defense again. Gets to the rim. Pucks it in. And a foul. Wow. Jeremy Lin does it again. And he has this crowd fired up.
I didn't even know if I was going to have a roster spot. And now, Mike, he's the toast of New York. In a word, he said overwhelming is what this past week has been like.
Right now, Fisher is being exploited because he's playing him soft. This is what I like. I like this.
Lin picks it up. Lin drives in and lays it in. Lin with 5 assists. Tough turnaround shot. Short. Jeremy Lin the rebound.
Give him those jump shots. Just don't let him put it down on the floor.
Lin likes the open floor. Spinning. Puts it up and banks it in. Crowd wants him. Puts up the two-pointer. Puts it in. Jeremy Lin. Mike D'Antoni won't call timeout and let the Raptors set up their D. The crowd on its feet here at the Air Canada Center. Lin puts it up. Bang! Jeremy Lin from downtown, and the Knicks take the lead. Amazing here at the Air Canada Center.
Lin had led the team to 7 straight victories and was being compared to some of the best point guards of all time. He had breathed new life into the Knicks while simultaneously becoming a hero to New Yorkers and capturing the national spotlight.
All over North America, everybody's crazy. They've gone crazy for Jeremy Lin, the point guard for the New York Knicks, and all of a sudden, we got like a basketball team here. The sensational and magical play of unknown Jeremy Lin has New York Knicks fans ecstatic since he's become the team's starting point guard last week.
Taiwanese American, Harvard grad. Looks like
twice, undrafted.
Undrafted, cut by the Golden State Warriors, cut by the Houston Rockets, and now he's the toast of the world. This is bigger than sports. This thing is global. I mean, and the world has changed. I'm just enjoying it. This is some unworldly stuff that the world has witnessed, and is special.
Jeremy is doing good. It's a great story, and look, it elevates this great sport all around the world.
There's no question that Lin's success had become a phenomenon throughout the country, but I was curious how Asian Americans here at UCI felt about the Jeremy Lin phenomenon.
When I saw him at Golden State Warriors, I noticed him because he was a Chinese American player, and I was like, whoa, a guy from Harvard, Chinese American, that like never happens. So yeah, I think him being Asian is like a big factor in why he's getting so much attention. Even like in my English class, people just like they come up and be like, hey, you look like Jeremy Lin, or blah, blah, blah. I mean, in general, like, you know, there's always stereotypes. Asians are, you know, weaker or, you know, not as strong or something. But, I mean, maybe he's breaking some stereotypes, I would say. He's showing that, like, Asian Americans can also perform at the same level, possibly. Yeah, it's not like an Asian American we're not all like the stereotypical smart nerds, you know? Because look at him, although he went to Harvard, he can also play basketball, like a well-rounded person.
He started to garner more attention from people who weren't just Asian, but then I think it rallied sort of an Asian pride because we have someone in the NBA who can like do something. It's not all about Kobe anymore. We can do so much more than cook rice and weave baskets.
I'm Taiwanese American, just like Jeremy Lin, yes. Someone like me succeeding, it's pretty cool. Basketball is a good way to help people open their eyes to see that it's not just, you know, white people and black people can succeed. It can also show that Asian Americans can succeed outside of being, you know, doctors and like, you know, high-paying jobs. I mean, you know, basketball, not a lot of, well, sports in general, there's not many Asian Americans playing, so.
For example, like I said before, you know, two guys walking, one black guy, one Asian guy. Because people don't see Asians as, you know, athletes, athletic. Asians are not athletic and stuff. And, you know, like, okay, people are, like, there are two people, one black guy and one Asian guy walking. And then, okay, if you ask me, who do you think about, or like, who's a better basketball player? And then all people are going to say, what? Black guy, right? Yeah, just like the stereotype.
Additionally, students felt that Lin's ties to American culture played a key role in his popularity.
Well, just like the fact that he's Asian American, like he's born in America, or at least he knows the culture of America, so it's like, it's like closer to like people living in America, you know, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, he played in NBA, but he's of Chinese descent, born in China, so it doesn't have as big impact. But Jeremy Lin, born in, or at least involved in the American culture, so he knows, it's like closer to us, you know?
Jeremy Lin is kind of like an icon. It's more of an icon everywhere.
But because he speaks English so well, it makes it a little easier for not only just Asians, but Asian Americans and Americans to relate to him as well, because we don't have that barrier with Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin's success has questioned the validity of the stereotypes against Asian Americans and brought positive attention to the Asian American community through the game of basketball.
Basketball is like an effective tool of showing people in the country that the stereotypes, they're not all true, pretty much. Lin, he's insane.